If you were to meditate with questions, what would you find? What would you notice? If you were to pay attention to what you can see right now and let your eyes settle on a point within your field of vision and notice the peripheral vision around that point as your eyes settle. What would you be aware of changing within you? How would you feel? And if you were to pay attention to your breathing in and out, in out, wonder what the parts of your body would be that you would notice changing in the way they feel. If you were to pay attention to your feet, the soles of your feet right now, as if you can actually be your feet, what is it that you would notice that would let you know that you're being your feet? What kind of softness, hardness, warmness, coolness would you feel that you're aware of right now? Would you notice your feet as heavy or light? Grounded or floating? And if you were to give the same awareness, way of being to your legs, from your feet to your knees, your calves, your shins, as if you lived within your calves and shins, what would you be aware of that would let you know that that's who you are right now? That you're feeling what it is to be these appendages. That you're noticing the relaxation wherever it's occurring in your lower legs. How would that be? Would that be okay for you? Would you be willing to pay attention in this way, now that you are? And if you were to notice your knees, if you were to imagine on the inside of your knees how they feel from the inside to be them. If you were to notice the incredible, intricate complexity of your knees, I wonder how you would know. if you were to think less, wonder less about how you would know, because it's more relaxing to know, that you have this awareness, that you're noticing your needs. Do you know that that's easy? Do you know that that's not too easy? Or do you know that that is just perfect as it is? And if you were to be aware now of your upper legs, from your knees to your hips, muscles and bone, the blood vessels, the neurons, the skin, the cells, the life in these legs. What would you begin to notice now that's different about them to how they were a couple of minutes ago? And whatever it is that you would notice, would you be interested to move on to your body? Aware now of everything from your waist to your neck and shoulders. This central core part of yourself. If you were to notice this, I wonder what you would notice first. Relaxing, softening, letting go. Whether that would be your tummy, your back, your chest, or whether indeed it would be your internal organs relaxing, opening up, creating space, or whether through simply breathing into your lungs you would notice the sort of internal massage that you get every time you breathe in. That massage, softening, relaxing, creating space within, openness. I wonder how that would be to notice, to appreciate right now. As we pay attention to our arms, from shoulders to the tips of our fingers. And if you were to notice both of your arms at the same time, inside and out, these incredible appendages that connect you with the world in so many ways. If you were to be aware of the entirety of both of your arms right now, wonder if you'd notice a feeling of relaxation, a feeling of lightness. Or I wonder if you'd notice a feeling of connection, of groundedness, of security and stability. It could be interesting to wonder about all of these things. As you become aware, you may or may not begin to enjoy noticing just what it is about your arms here and there that are relaxing. Is that what you'd notice? Or would you notice something else? And is it the process of noticing whatever you notice that's the most important thing? Perhaps it is. And so as we pay attention now to the neck, to the shoulders, what is it about those neck, those shoulders and neck that you notice relaxing more? Is it the right or the left shoulder? Is it the front or the back of the neck? Is it as if you feel your head is naturally suspended so that the muscles that are not needed right now in your neck can completely relax and let go? Or is it simply that your head is floating, allowing that relaxation to set in deeply in your neck and shoulders with softness, warmth, and space within? Would you notice that there are parts that have relaxed completely already and other parts that are beginning to relax, in addition to parts that will begin to relax next? Or is it that you're aware of everything at the same time? Neck, your shoulders. And there's just a global softness, a global emptiness, lightness in your neck and shoulders. And is it interesting to notice this? To appreciate this? And if you were now to pay attention to your head in the same way, to be aware of your entire head, your scalp, your ears, your face, eyes, cheeks, nose, jaw, mouth, temples, around the back, the sides of the head, the ears. That lightness, that softness, that floating, supported suspendedness, allowing for the capacity to release 100% everything that's not needed right now, for you to be profoundly and wonderfully relaxed deep within your head, your face. If that were to happen, if you were to notice that all happening now, where would that free you to go? Who would that free you to be? And if you were next to be aware of your entire body, all at once, from feet to head to fingers and everything in between. The lightness, the buoyancy, of this body. If you were to be aware of the whole thing right now, would you notice a warmth or coolness? Would you notice a softness or hardness? Would you notice a lightness or heaviness? And as you breathe into your entire body, that exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide, of energy in and out, happening through your entire body, what it is that you would notice about the waves of feeling that you experience with each breath, rolling out and drawing back through your entire body. I wonder if there's anywhere else you'd rather be than where you are right now. And if you were to release deeper and deeper within your body, within your mind, to feel yourself floating deeper within with every single breath. As more of you relaxes and releases continuously, the further you release and float deeper within yourself. If you were to do this and to feel this occurring right now, I wonder how you would be aware of your connection with the people, the places, the life forms, the experiences in your life and beyond. If you were to notice that now, Could it be that there are certain moments that you're aware to, or could it be that there's a kaleidoscope of life that you're present to and part of, this mode of awareness? That indeed you're connected with everyone you meet and everyone you don't meet, with everywhere you go and everywhere you don't go. You're part of infinity. You are infinity. And if you were to notice your infinite nature in a finite form, I wonder if there would be anyone better to be than yourself, as an expression of who you are, as an expression of this particular character of the universe. And if you were to be aware of this uprising of character within you, from the deepest part of you, this energy, this life form, this force of nature, if you were to notice this you, now manifesting with every breath. You might be interested. Could you be interested about what this could create in your life? And if you were aware that you don't need to be aware of just how this will manifest, that it's the surprise and the delight of not knowing just how you manifest your true nature in your life with every step and every breath. If you were to notice this, would you also be present to just how perfect that is? Just how much of a joy and a ride life can be. When we open ourselves to the emergence of this creation, originating from the deepest part of ourselves and creating and being and appreciating. Would that be something worth appreciating, worth paying attention to, worth knowing to the depths of your soul as a fundamental belief of who you are and how the universe is? And if that resourcefulness were available to you, always, simply by taking a couple of breaths in and out. Do you think that would be okay? Perhaps you do. Whatever it is that you take from this, could this be a useful way of being? Could this meditation be a useful practice to repeat? And could it be that now, simply by beginning to orientate yourself with the finite world around you, your environment with which you're situated right now, could it be that by wiggling your toes and fingers and moving your arms and taking a few breaths of life-giving air, could it be that by gradually opening your eyes in just the right way at just the right time and orientating yourself to the light or the darkness around you, that you would be ready right now to continue leading the rest of your life in the best way, in the only way that you possibly can, true to yourself, fundamentally you, and perfect as you are? Perhaps it could. And thank you for listening.